Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for loving yourself. Thank you for taking time to become self aware. Thank you for taking time to heal. Thank you for taking time to share love, compassion, empathy, and care with yourself and with the collective. Thank you for being patient with yourself, for being patient with others, for having more clarity, truth, and understanding on your journey. Thank you for being unique. Thank you for being different. Thank you for standing out. Thank you for showing your individuality with the world. We feel the energy. We are so grateful for you. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Eternally grateful for you and who you are. Today's pick a card. We are going to dive into the path forward, okay? Maybe you're dealing with a current situation, whether, the situation right now is about growing and learning, or if it's things are positive and peaceful, it doesn't matter. We're going to get you messages about moving forward on your path, what needs to be released, how can you love yourself deeper, any guidance that comes through, whatever it is that you need to know about moving forward on your path to becoming your best version and to continue to become your best self and to dig deeper into your purpose and who you are, okay? So, pile one, we have flow. Pile two, the light. Pile three, leadership. Okay? Choose whichever pile you feel guided to choose. There are no rules. Trust your inner guidance. If you feel called to choose more than one pile, that is okay as well. There are no rules. Trust yourself. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that information is below. Timestamps are linked below as well. Thank you again, and I will see you in your reading. Hi, Pal One. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I'm so grateful that you are here. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this, okay? You chose flow. So the pathway forward for Pal One. We see here, there's an image here of a full moon, and full moons represent illumination, okay? So we just recently had a full moon in Leo. If you are watching this as I'm uploading, if not, it's timeless. So whenever, the last full moon was for you. But this is saying with the last full moon, something was illuminated for you. Something was illuminated regarding, for some of you, a situation, a thought pattern, a behavior, a self-limiting belief, a person, truth, clarity. There was some type of truth and clarity that was illuminated. And for some of you, this could have been surrounding fears and obsessive thinking, or like anxiety around situations, things like that. But what this is asking you for the pathway forward, obviously with the word flow here, is asking you to flow with the energy and become more in a place of being grounded and present in the present energy that's presented to you. So anything that's happening right here, right now, the pathway forward is asking you to flow, to not force anything with the energy. Only think about what's right in front of you. Only think about what is happening currently with you right here, right now. Keeping your thoughts and your mindset, feelings, emotions focused in on the present moment, okay? With this illumination that has occurred for you, this is something that was really big to propel you forward with your journey. The thing that was illuminated for you, and some of you, it could have been more than one thing, okay? And if you're kind of connecting with this as it's resonating, but you're feeling like, well, you're not really sure what it is that was illuminated for you, this may be coming up, okay? So for some of you, this could be like coming up very soon, This reading is going to activate something within you, and it's going to illuminate something that you did not realize that was happening. And for many of you, I'm feeling like this is like subconscious. It could be like a physical person, a physical situation. But for some of you, I really do feel like this is some type of subconscious energy that's been there within you that you may not have realized, okay? Because with this darkness here, darkness always represents subconscious energy for me. So this is saying that whatever was illuminated, it's time for it to be healed, released, or, dealt with so you can move forward, so you can flow. Like whatever this is blocking you from flowing, okay? And it's blocking you from really being grounded and present in your energy and the present moment. Let's find out some more. I also feel like there's something big unlocking for you, that this energy, this illumination is, again, like for some of you, this could have just been a big subconscious situation with like anxiety or fear that you may not have been aware of. And that was a huge barrier and blockage for you to move forward. And now with you healing that or releasing it, it's going to create more flow in your present reality. Let's find out some more. Okay, 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, the Fool, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, and Temperance. Okay, so this is saying for me, the pathway forward, pile 1, that you guys are already on this journey, okay? You guys are already on the journey. You're already in this place of acknowledgement. You're already in this place of healing. You're already in this place of becoming your best version, working diligently to heal, working diligently to remove blockages and barriers, being a warrior, you are moving forward. So I just want to say that because some of you may be feeling stagnated. Some of you may be feeling like things are just not moving the way you thought it would move. And someone needs to hear that you are growing, you are expanding, you are healing, you are moving forward. Even if it does not seem like you are, even if things in your physical reality seems to be the same thing, and you are anticipating some type of change or growth or some type of result of the work that you are doing, you are growing. Okay, great job. I just want to give you a clap as well, because doing this type of healing work and shadow work is not easy. Okay, so the pathway forward is saying, many of you, it's the mental body. Okay, that may not be for everyone. I'm getting for some of you, it's the mental body, getting the mental body really in control. There's been a buildup of fear. There's been a buildup of anxiety. There's been a buildup of depression. There's been a buildup of self-limiting beliefs. And these things are not just from this lifetime, but it's also occurring from past life energy as well. There's this energy around feeling like, how much more can you take? Feeling defeated, feeling like you have to fight everything all by yourself, feeling like you're always on the defense or you have to defend yourself. Or for some of you is stress, for some of you is anxiety, for some of you is fear around, it could be finances, fear around your stability, fear around it could be for some of you relationships, things like that. And what this is saying is the pathway forward is really healing the things that come to you in that moment. Many of you, again, you're already healing. You're already on this journey of enlightenment. So you have developed a skill set or tools to help you. So what this is saying is, this is not saying that stress or anxiety won't come up, or fear, or feeling defensive, or feeling angry, or feeling bitter, or feeling, stressed or worried about something. However, it's saying when it comes up, how are you going to engage with this? Are you going to observe it and, like, let's just say, for example, some type of fear-based thought comes up. Are you going to fall into the trap and believe it and cycle in that whole situation? Or are you going to observe it, know your truth, and let it flow away. Because fear or anxiety or those type of thoughts and thinking or even situations, they only stay if you engage. Okay? If you allow it to circle in your mind, to loop, and to, you're feeding it that energy, it'll keep coming back. So the pathway forward is saying, when these thoughts or the energies come up, how are you going to handle that? Because you're at the point now where you know how to tackle this. You know how to do this. Is not the first time. You've been doing it. So it's going to keep coming up because you are transitioning. You are ascending. You are releasing lower frequencies when you ascend like this. You're no longer in this place where you're sitting in those lower frequencies just unaware. You don't know what's going on. You are ascending. You are aware. So these lower frequencies that have been blocking your flow, that have been blocking you from receiving what you deserve, they are going to come up. But how are you going to handle it? Okay. And it's not like a test for you, but it's really about you knowing your truth and you aligning to the higher frequency of love, you aligning to the higher frequency of trust, higher frequency of faith. Everything is aligning for you. Everything is working out for you. The universe works in your favor. The universe is constantly assisting you to win. When you meet that energy with that type of frequency of love, fear can no longer exist. And, for me, I'm going to just use myself for a quick example. I've been dealing with the same thing. And the more we ascend, the more that energy is going to come up because it's time for us to release it. We have no idea how long we've been holding on to those frequencies because now we are aware. And again, the more we grow and ascend, the more it's just going to keep coming out. But we know how to deal with it. And every time that comes up, don't get frustrated. Just handle it accordingly. And don't feed that energy and don't keep going into it, okay? Now let's find out. And you're doing a great job. I just want to say that. And again, this is an indication of your growth. The fact that it's coming up because you're releasing it so you can move forward. And again, you are moving forward. So let's find out, what do you need to let go of? What do you need to surrender to continue to move forward on this path, okay? Surrender to your soul's path. Surrender the drama. Surrender resentments. Surrender obsessive thinking, okay? So right now is a time to, for many of you, what I'm getting is this. Some of you may be in this place of like, what exactly is your purpose, or what is your mission, or or you have an idea of your purpose, you have an idea of your mission, but you don't quite know how you need to implement that, okay? So this is why that flow energy is so important. I was listening to Abraham Hicks the other day, or Esther Hicks, Abraham Hicks, whichever, okay? And so she was talking about how the more we are grounded in the present moment, the more the universe gives us new solutions, new ideas, new energy to move forward. But we miss that when we're in our head, or we miss that when we're focusing on so many different things. And the more you remain present. And so that's why, again, flow is the main idea for this pile. It's flow, because when you flow in that present moment, you're going to be guided to dig deeper into your soul's path, your soul's calling, your purpose. Some of you may already be in your purpose. You may already be in this place of like, you're already doing what you're supposed to be doing. However, the more we grow, the more we ascend, the more we expand. So your purpose is going to continue to expand as you do. It's going to continue to get bigger. It's going to continue to get greater, grander. It's just going to continue to grow. Okay. So The more present you are, the more your soul's path, your purpose, your mission, the more ideas, solutions, the things that you are meant to do that will bring your soul that fulfillment. Because your soul knows, your higher self knows, your inner being knows what's going to bring fulfillment to you, knows what's going to make you feel you're like your best version, your best self, the frequency that you should be in. Okay. So it's time for you're being asked, be grounded in the present moment so more of your soul's calling and your soul's path will be revealed to you. Surrender resentment. So any type of resentment that you are holding on to, you're being asked to forgive. The more you forgive others, the more you will let go of the resentment or bitterness from the past. Okay. And so this is again saying, like, especially because again, many of you are already healing. You're already in the cycle of forgiveness, acceptance, things like that. But it's always, again, it's deeper. It goes deeper every single time. Again, going to use myself for a quick example. I've been in this cycle again of healing and forgiving. And so people that I've forgiven, I don't know how many times, something else comes up and I'm like, damn, I got to forgive them again. And it's like, yeah, it goes that deep because your soul, again, your soul knows, your soul is guiding you to this place of harmony, to this place of balance and peace. And so your soul knows what you need to continue to do. So you have to trust that energy and it comes to you in the present moment. And again, you have the skill set now, you have the tools. So it doesn't have to be this long drawn out situation. It doesn't have to be this. I mean, it can be, but it doesn't have to be. You know, it could be whatever it is you want it to be, whatever it is your process is, but you're being asked to, the more you surrender those resentments and forgive the people and situations and forgive yourself. Because don't forget about yourself too. You have to forgive yourself in all of these situations as well. The more those blockages are removed so you can move forward. Because this is about removing those energetic blockages that are blocking you from moving forward. Okay? Because it's the energy. It starts within. If the energy, if you're being blocked energetically, you're not going to physically be able to move forward the way you should. You're being asked to surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. So you may be obsessively thinking about something. You may be stressed out about something. Surrender it. Tell yourself all is well. Tell yourself everything is aligning and working out in my favor. It's handled. It's already done. I just have to trust. I just have to flow in the present moment. I just have to be here, right now. And when you feel like you start obsessing again, reaffirm that within yourself. Tell yourself that again, because that's going to help calm that energy down, because it's nothing but fear. It's nothing but anxiety. And again, when you meet that energy with love, you can move forward. And finally, surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. So this is about when situations arise, because again, many of you are healing. This is how I know this is more and more, and I want to keep saying this because again, I feel like someone needs to hear this, because someone is feeling like they're not doing enough, or they have more work to do, or they're just not enough. And that's not true. You are healing. You are doing the work. You are doing a great job. I'm so proud of you. Please be proud of yourself. But this is saying that when situations or people or whatever it is, they're going to try to trigger you. They're going to try to push you out of alignment, push you out of balance, push you out of feeling harmonized. Okay? Because again, when you're healing, you're shining more light. Okay? And that darkness, people operating in those lower frequencies, people operating from that darker energy, they want to try to trigger the light, because they're like, why are you so peaceful? Why are you so calm? Why are you so happy? Why are you smiling so much? Like, that bothers them because they don't feel that energy. So they're going to try, whether this is consciously or subconsciously, they're going to try to throw daggers your way. They're going to try to trigger you, to push you off your path, to push you out of alignment. Let it go. Choose the higher road. Choose peace. Choose love. Choose harmony. Now, I'm not saying being a pushover. I'm not saying let people talk to you any kind of way. I'm not saying let people, rattle you and push you, really far. Assert yourself and assert your boundaries. When people try to trigger you in this way, it's immature energy. Okay? It's very immature. It's childish. When you meet that with mature energy, emotionally controlled, emotionally mature, emotionally balanced, there's no room. There's no room. You're now literally reflecting their energy that they have pushed onto you back into their face. And they don't know what to say. People can't handle that. So you have to find your way of asserting yourself, but also remaining harmonized and balanced and like, no, you're not going to push me out of this good energy and this good vibes that I'm feeling. You're not. I'm not going to allow you to do that. I love myself too much for that. So you're going to have to find out how that works for you. Now let's find out, how can you love yourself deeper right now? Because again, the more you love and accept yourself, the easier it is to move forward. Even though it may not seem that way, but it's very true. I pay attention to myself, my thoughts, my feelings, my heart, and my soul. When I nurture myself, I increase my value, my worth, and my confidence. When I strengthen myself, the world around me strengthens. I am comfortable with putting myself first. It creates balance and harmony. Now, this is saying, look at this. You putting yourself first, okay? Self-care, taking care of yourself. Now, self-care, that shows up in so many different ways. A lot of people look at self-care as going to the spa or going to a salon or getting your nails done. That's self-care as well, but self-care is also boundaries. Self-care is also asserting your boundaries. Self-care is also, taking a break, getting that rest, relaxing. That's also self-care. Peace of mind. Okay. So put yourself first and make sure you take care of you, because if you're not taking care of yourself, no one else will. Let's just be honest. Okay. People can tell you all day, oh, I'll take care of you. No, you have to take care of yourself first, and not in a selfish way. It's not selfish. It's about you understanding and understanding that if you don't take care of you, nothing else will work. And that's the bottom line. It doesn't matter if you are a parent, doesn't matter if you are a spouse, doesn't matter, your career. You have to take care of you first. But this is also saying, what is it that you need? Do you know your needs? Do you know what it feels like? Do you know how to take care of yourself? Do you know how to nurture yourself? Do you know what you need to feel loved, nurtured, and cared for? Because if you don't, that's something that you are being asked to dive into for the path forward, so you can know how to take care of yourself. And so anyone else helping along with that, that's a bonus. But it starts within you. And then again, with the nurturing, do you know what it means to nurture yourself? Do you know what you need to feel nurtured? Because when you nurture yourself, you increase your value, your worth, and your confidence, and you feel a deeper level of love. And that's what's needed to continue to move forward on your path. You feeling good, you feeling loved, you feeling that vibration, because the more you feel it and accept it, the more you will see physical changes. And not just physical changes, but you're going to feel it on the inside as well. I pay attention to myself, my thoughts, my feelings, my heart, and my soul. This is a lot about you paying attention to what you need. What are you thinking? Your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. What is your soul telling you to do? And so you want to feel more of that joy, that love, that self-love, that peace, that healing. So this is saying, paying attention to what you think and you feel, and don't shame it. Don't judge it. Don't feel like, many of you, again, you're on this path of forgiveness. So you may be forgiving a person that you're like, you don't even want to forgive this person anymore. You feel like this person has taken enough from you. How much more are you supposed to give? But this is about you and your freedom. This is not about that person. You forgive that person so you could be free. It's nothing to do with them. So pay attention to your feelings, and don't judge your feelings, and don't shame yourself. You feel what you feel, and that's okay. Again, I'm going to use myself real quick. The other day I was feeling very angry, and it was almost like I wanted to get down on myself because I'm like, Nicole, why are you so angry? But I had to say to myself, like, Nicole, you're a human. Like, although I'm very spiritual, although I'm very multidimensional, I am still a human and I could be angry. I don't have to be peace, love, and all of that all the time. I didn't stay in that energy. I transitioned out of it, but it's okay to feel what I feel in that moment. And I stopped myself from judging myself because at first I did want to judge myself. And I wanted to tell myself, like, almost like, why are you even angry? How dare you be angry? You should be grateful. No, I'm angry and that's okay. I'm a human. I'm allowed to feel that way. And finally, when you strengthen yourself, this is again about you becoming stronger, you becoming wiser, you really acknowledging how much you've grown. Many of you have not taken that time to even acknowledge your growth and tell yourself, like, you're proud of yourself. Look at how far you've come. Look, you are not that same person because you are becoming more balanced, more self-aware, more aligned to your true purpose and your soul's path and who you are really meant to be. So continue to strengthen that and love that about yourself and really acknowledge that within yourself. Now let's get your final messages. Okay. Thriving. Look at that. Purification. Power, freedom. Look at this. This is what we were just talking about, freedom, right? This is about your freedom. This is about your path. This is about freeing yourself from obsessive thinking, freeing yourself from anxiety, from fear, from depression, freeing yourself from the people that have had you in a chokehold or people that, manipulated you, deceived you, betrayed you, things like that. This is about you and you being able to fly and you feeling good and you feeling loved and knowing that it all starts within you. You are being purified. I'm hearing purified and sanctified, okay? Your spiritual team is cleansing you of the pain, the fear, the depression, all those things that have held you back, those blockages. Those blockages are being cleared, purified, and removed. And right now, some of you may be attracted to sunflower. That's representing your solar plexus. So your solar plexus is really being aligned so you could show that divine confidence, so you can move forward on your mission, on your path, with your purpose, with your career, in a healthy, divine confidence way. And this is also saying that right now, the water element is going to be really healing for you. Using water to heal you, drinking a lot of water, setting that intention over the water before you drink it, setting that intention over the water, please heal me. Please remove blockages. Please remove any energetic blockages that are within me. Taking spiritual baths, putting that bath salt in the bath to clear you, to cleanse you. Your shower, setting that intention before you take your shower. Please cleanse me of old energy. Please cleanse me of negative energy. Anything that no longer serves me that needs to go. Please cleanse me. If you could go sit by some water, sit by the ocean, wherever you are, use that ocean water to cleanse you. Water is very healing for you right now. So drinking a lot of water is also going to be very important for you. And like I said, set that intention over your water. You are thriving. We see here more confirmation. You are thriving. Even if it does not seem like you are, you really are. Give yourself more credit. Tell yourself you're proud of yourself because you are thriving and you are coming into your power. You are getting ready to illuminate and really shine your divine power, your divine confidence, because it's coming from a place of divinity now and not ego. When we remove that fear, we remove that anxiety, we remove those feelings of scarcity, not feeling good enough, lack, all of those things, now our divinity can shine. Now we can really come into it because we can see it now. And it's coming from a divine place. We were clearing out that darkness. With that thunderstorm energy, that's the clearing. That's that removing. Blockages are being removed. Chokeholds are being removed. Things that have held you back are being removed, okay? So let me get one more message here. Let's get an affirmation from your higher self. What does your higher self want you to affirm within yourself for Power One? I love life. Look at that. And another sunflower. Do you see the synchronicities here? Wow. It is my birthright to live fully and freely. Another message about freedom here. It is my birthright to live fully and freely. I give to life exactly what I want life to give to me. I am glad to be alive. I love life. So say this affirmation. If you want to put your hand over your heart to really feel that energy within your heart chakra, within the heart space, to feel the energy of freedom, feel the energy of unconditional love, feel the energy of you love your life and you are giving to your life exactly what you want life to give to you. And that's about putting yourself in the energy of equal balance of giving and receiving with the universe. So the scales can balance, so you feel balanced and you feel harmonized and at peace. And again, it is your birthright. You love life. So if no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for loving yourself, honoring yourself, cherishing yourself. Love yourself. Free yourself. Forgive the people that hurt you. It's okay to feel how you feel. Don't judge yourself. Don't shame yourself. Give yourself more credit. You're doing an amazing job. I love you. I'll see you next time. Hi, Paul 2. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself. I'm so grateful that you are here. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this, okay? So you chose delight. Pathway forward for you, pile 2. Okay, so the pathway forward is about you enjoying life more. Some of you, I'm just going to say it, okay? Trigger warning, you are a workaholic for some of you. That's not for everyone. But for some of you, you work way too much, okay? There's an imbalance here about the way you work and the relationship you have with your work. For some of you, this is about you have been in the situation of a serious dark night of the soul where you have gone through many trials, many tribulations that have stripped you of everything that you were programmed to believe, everything that you were told, all the situations that you've dealt with. The pathway forward is about you enjoying life more. You taking time to enjoy the small things, the simple things. You taking time to be present, to be grounded. You taking time to really see the mystery of the universe, to really see where the universe takes you, letting go, releasing that control. Some of you, again, there's an imbalance here with either trying to control what the universe gives you or trying to, and this is showing up in different ways. It could be obsessive thinking. It could be working too much. It could be just forcing things, to go your way, okay? And it's about now letting go and enjoying the splendor of life, the gift of life, the gift of waking up every day, the gift and abundance that you receive in that present moment. And for some of you, the pathway forward is the way you've been going. This is not healthy. Like working too much is not healthy. Obsessively thinking too much is not healthy. Overly controlling behavior, not healthy. Whatever it is that you've been doing for a while, it served you to get to where you are now. And now the universe is like, hey, enjoy your human experience. Enjoy your lifetime here on earth. Enjoy what earth has to offer you, because there's so much more to life than work, or there's so much more to life than being overly controlling and planning out what's going to happen every minute of the day, or what's going to happen next, or how this is going to go next, and how this is going to be, things like that. Enjoy the mystery. Enjoy the serendipitous energy. Enjoy the abundance. Enjoy peace. Enjoy love. Like things like that. And for some of you, it's been challenging because of this pattern that you've been in. I'm seeing like a treadmill. Some of you just work, 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 and you don't really have a life outside of work. And for some of you, you have amazing careers. Okay. I'm definitely picking up as like the type of career that you have. It may not even feel like work, because you love what you do, but you're still moving and shaking around work. You're not really doing things for yourself outside of work. Okay. So let's find out some more. Okay. What is this? This is Nine of Swords. Yeah, I think it's Nine of Swords. Okay, Nine of Swords. King of Coins. So that's King of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Six of Swords. Eight of Cups. Death. The Hermit. Okay, and Four of Coins. Okay. Let me go over the signs because I'm hearing someone saying, let me see if this is my reading. Okay, so let's talk about it. Aquarius, we have here, we have Gemini, Aquarius, we have Libra, we have Scorpio, we have Virgo, we have Taurus, Capricorn, and we also have Pisces. And you could say Cancer as well. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node I'm getting as well. Okay, the pathway forward. It's time to enjoy your harvest. It's time to enjoy your flowers. It's time to enjoy life. Like many of you, it's time to enjoy life. Like you've been in this energy of, many of you have, and and I salute you. I want to just say that, like, I salute you. I don't want you to feel like I'm coming down on you for having a strong work ethic. Absolutely not. Okay. I have a very strong work ethic as well. Okay. I can relate to this. I, was a workaholic as well. Okay. Definitely can relate to this. However, what this is saying is this no longer serves you. Working at the rate that you've been working, many of you have been at this place where, like, you had a job at a very young age. The work is all you know. This is how you see your value. This is how you see your worth. This is what you feel connected to feel like you're a part of something. And the pathway forward is saying, it's time to readjust. It's time for some adjustments. This no longer serves you going at the rate that it's been going. It's time for you to enjoy life. It's time for you to live out some of your childhood dreams, not just surrounding your work and career. And the real tea is this. Here's the real tea. When you start to balance your relationship with work, you're going to receive more. You're going to receive whatever it is that you do as far as your career that you're searching for, that you're yearning for, because many of you, again, are very career and goal focused and oriented. That's amazing. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. This is great. We need this, right? We need this within our collective. However, being overly consumed with the whole productive, like the productive collective, or like super productive, super hustle, super grind, like that whole energy within our collective, that no longer serves us. And many of you are on the forefront of making that change. When you do it, the energy is felt within the collective and other people are going to do it. When you start to take a break, take a vacation, balance out your relationship. I'm not saying stop working. I'm not saying that. Not at all. What I'm saying is start to enjoy life more, because many of you, there's a blockage here with your enjoyment of life, with you feeling fulfilled. And part of that blockage of you not enjoying life is blocking you from receiving more of the things that you want to receive through your career. More accolades, more money, or more prestige, or more advancement, whatever it is that you're looking for from your career, more expansion, right? You will receive more of it when you balance out your career schedule and your relationship with working. Overworking no longer serves you. You need a balance. You need a balance with the family life, relationship life, social life, love life, home life, whatever that is, your me time, because you need time for yourself as well. There needs to be a balance with all of those things, because this is very unbalanced right now, and it's not healthy. It is not conducive for you moving forward to become your best version. It's just not. This, again, this part of you has served you. It has. It served you to get to where you are. It served you to become successful, to become, this, some of you are just really big time within your career. It has served you. It's been great. But now adjustments are required. Now it's time to say goodbye to that version of you and trust the new version of you, because there's a new version emerging here. With the death card here, it's time to say goodbye. It's time to mourn that part of you. And it may be a for real mourning. You may cry. You may really be like, I don't know if I could do this, because I'm going to use myself for an example. The other day, I think it was yesterday, I was just feeling so sad in the morning. And I was like, why am I so sad? Like, life is really great, but I felt so sad. And then I meditated, or I checked in with my higher self. My higher self was like, you're mourning. You're letting go of this old version of you. It's time to let her go. And the old version of me wanted to still be here, wanted to just be like, no, I need you to hold on. Like, don't let me go. Don't let me go. And I'm like, no, girl, bye. We got to move forward. And you may feel that way. You may feel that resistance. You may feel that hesitancy, like you don't want to let that part of you go because that part of you got you to this place where you are. But it's time. It no longer serves you. It serves you to enjoy life. It serves you to have a balance. It serves you to have harmony. To really and the thing is, again, you're going to be more successful. You just can't see it yet. When you start making those adjustments, you are going to see it. Now, let's find out what else you need to release to move forward on your pathway, on your journey. Surrender to silence. Surrender comparisons with other people. Surrender to joy. Surrender to miracles. Yes. Love this. Okay, look at this. Again, another card around joy. You see this? It's time. This is not, I feel like some of you are not feeling this message, but I have to say, if this is what's coming out, this is really good. If this is what you have to find a balance with, and I know some of you are like, well, you don't know my career. You don't know what's on me. Oh, I don't doubt that it may not be the easiest thing to do. I don't doubt it. Like I said, some of you are big time. I feel that energy. I feel you you don't know what I've built, Nicole. You don't know the type of empire I run. You don't know what I got going on. Oh, I feel you. I feel you, Pile 2. But it doesn't serve you anymore. And that's the bottom line. And the thing about it is, if this is what you have to find a balance on, shit, you are doing way better than most people. Way better. So let's just be proud of that right there. Honestly, if we really gonna be real, let's be proud of that right there. But you're being asked to surrender to silence in quiet meditation. Some of you may not meditate. Some of you may do that. Some of you have too much going on where you are neglecting yourself in the time that you need to pour into yourself to keep yourself clear, to keep yourself in this place of balance, because there's a need for balance here moving forward. There's been a lack of balance, and with your career takes everything out of you. It takes away from your self-care. And some of you may be like, oh, well, I do self-care, I get hair and makeup or whatever. Okay, there's some other levels to self-care, okay? Self-care can also be in the mental space. If you have so much going on, you have the stacked schedule, you have all these commitments, you have all these responsibilities, you're not taking care of your mental body. It's difficult to take care of your mental body when you have all of that going on. Self-care is not just about the physical aspect. That's great too. Working out, getting your hair done or getting your nails done, or, going to a spa or whatever. That's great as well. But self-care is also mental body. How are you taking care of your mental health? How are you taking care of your emotional body, the emotional health, things like that as well. So in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go, enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Okay, so take some time to start. You need this to move forward, because many of you, I feel you right now. I feel the stress of this message that I'm giving to you. You feeling like, how the hell am I going to do this and that and reduce my schedule? How the hell am I going to, let go of some of these commitments and balance my relationship? It's no way. And yes, there is. Yes, there is. And so when you take that time in silence, when you take that time to go into nature or meditate or just be by yourself, cut all your devices off. People trying to contact you, people trying to email you, cut it off. Even if it's just for 15 minutes, solutions will come to you. Ideas will come to you. Support will come to you to help you to get to joy, because this is what you're trying to get to. Many of you, again, your career, you give it all to your career. And you do see the fruits of your labor, but you can't really enjoy it. You can't enjoy life the way life should be enjoyed with the hectic schedule, with traveling all the time. Nothing wrong with traveling, but when was the last time you traveled for pleasure, for leisure, for fun, to actually enjoy a trip without work involved, a work commitment, things like that? So it says a key positive to change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. Some of you, ask yourself, what is joy for you? What does that look like for you? What does that feel like for you? How does that show up for you? Really get into, and that's again that when you get into that silent time, that quiet time, you could tap into that energy. What is joy for you? Do you know what that is? And it's okay if you don't. That's subjective for everyone. That's a word, joy, but what does that mean for you? That doesn't mean the same thing. Joy for me may not mean the same thing for you. So really get into, what does joy and delight mean for you? Because in order to receive that, you have to be clear on what that is. So you can be open to receiving it, and you can make the adjustments to have it. And this, when you really align to what that is for you, put your career out of that. See yourself outside of your career, because this is what this journey moving forward is taking you to, a place to see yourself beyond your career. You are not just your career. You are not just the name you built. You are not just the empire you built. Who are you outside of that? Again, the career is amazing, but who is proud to outside of their career? Do you know? And if you don't, it's okay. But it's time to get clear on what that is for you so you can move forward. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. This is what this is saying, I feel, for many of you. When you find that balance between your relationship with work and your relationship with everything else, you're not going to have any focus on anyone else, because you're going to be focusing on yourself and whatever else you have going on. There is a comparison energy for some of you with yourself and other people. And it's because everything is focused on your career and you still feel like you're not enough. When you focus your energy into balancing that, balancing your life with, the joy part, whatever that is for you, you could see yourself outside of that, and you could focus on other things where you don't have time to focus on anyone else. You're only focused on yourself and your journey and becoming better. But becoming better requires you to have a balance and requires you to have a life outside of your career. So let go of your nobody is you. Nobody has your journey. Nobody has your calling. Nobody has your attractiveness. No one has what you have. It's only within you. Keep your eye on yourself. And like I said, the more you make these adjustments and find this balance, the more you're going to receive from your career, which you've been yearning for. Because some of you work so much on your career and you still feel like you're underrated. You still feel like you're undervalued. You still feel like people don't see you for who you really are. And that is true. They don't, because you have to see it. And you have to see yourself outside of your career and see things for your own value and your own strength and your own level of joy. The more happiness, because this joy is trying to bring you more of that fulfillment and happiness outside of your career. So when it comes through your career, it's just too easy. It's just a bonus. It's just everything you've been waiting for, but all the energy and attention is not so focused heavily on that aspect. And finally, surrender to miracles. This is about letting the universe show you. You're not micromanaging the universe. You're not controlling the universe. You're letting the universe show you how magical you are. letting the universe show you how miracles occur every single day. The sun comes up, that's a miracle. It rains outside, that's a miracle. That's abundance. You hear a baby laughing, that's abundance, that's a miracle. Like babies being born every day, miracles. Miracles show up in so many different ways. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubts that miracles can happen. So that's about letting that go. Letting go that miracles only happen for children. Miracles only happen for the good people. Letting go of any of those thoughts and beliefs. Miracles can happen for anyone. Anyone at any time. And the miracles are endless. Now let's find out, how can you love yourself deeper right now? To find more of that joy and fulfillment that you are searching for. Because some of you, I am feeling this energy of, and I feel like this may be elusive and maybe subconscious for you right now, but I do feel this energy of not feeling fulfilled, not feeling total contentment. And that may be some truth that you may be hiding from right now. Because you may be feeling like, oh, you're so blessed. Oh, you have so much going on. Yes, you're fulfilled. Yes, you're content. But are you really? Because if you are not really being honest with yourself, you can't move forward. You have to be very honest. And it's okay to say that you're not fulfilled. It's okay to say that you're not content. Because the way I was looking at that energy, I don't see it. I don't see that full fulfillment that you desire and yearn to have. But when you make those adjustments, you will have it, okay? I seek truth. I speak truth. I live truth. I am truth. I am all that I need. I am more than enough. I choose to love myself more and more each day. I will take care of myself the same way I love to take care of others, okay? So there's an energy here of some self-deception, okay? I have to be honest here, all right? There's an energy here of not fully acknowledging the truth. That is okay, okay? I want to say that again. That is okay. On this journey, I've been there before as well. I can relate to this. I understand this is very well. I have been in this place of self-deception myself, not fully seeing the truth, not allowing myself to fully see the truth because of ego, because of pride, because of just whatever, okay? So you are being asked to move forward, a way to love yourself deeper, to seek the truth, speak the truth, live in the truth, and be the truth. Be authentic to your word. Be authentic to yourself. Be authentic to whatever it is that you want to be, who you are. And if you don't know what that is, that's when you set the intention and pray or ask for the truth to be revealed, so you can be honest, so you can be authentic, so you can be true to who you really are and who you are meant to be and what your soul and your inner being already knows about you. Your soul knows the truth. Your inner being knows the truth, but it's about consciously now allowing yourself consciously to be aware of the truth and to live in the truth and be authentic in that. And it may be challenging at first, but you can do it. You can do it, and it's okay. Don't be afraid of the truth, okay? I just want to say that. Don't be afraid of the truth. Sometimes the truth can be very harsh, and that's why we shy away from it. But the truth will always set you free, and the truth will always give you the answers. An illusion and a lie will lie to you, will keep you stuck, will keep you in this place of you don't know where to go, what to do. Keep you in a place of the ego. The truth aligns you to divinity, to purity, to authenticity, okay? Choose to love yourself more and more each day. The more you love yourself and accept yourself, the more you will move forward on this path. And trust yourself, because the more you love yourself, the more you are allowing yourself to trust yourself, to trust that you know what you can do, to trust that you don't have all the answers right now, but you will figure it out when the time is right, to trust that your relationship with your career is going to balance out and that you will receive the truth of what you need to do to make those adjustments, and it's all okay. It's all aligning in your favor, and you can love yourself through that, because some of you The relationship that you have with work is you work very hard to prove that you're good enough. So this is about, I am all that I need. I am more than enough. This is about reaffirming with yourself, you are enough. You don't have to be a workaholic to prove that you're enough. You are enough. You have a very strong work ethic, a very strong discipline around work. Again, give yourself more credit. Most people do not have that type of determination and work ethic that you have. But it's time to operate from a place of you are enough. You're more than enough. So you don't have to overwork to feel like, to prove that you're enough. You are already enough. And finally, I will take care of myself the same way I love to. The way that you love to take care of others, the way you love to love on people, to help people, it's time to take care of yourself in that same way. The way you talk to people, the kindness that you give to people, the advice, the help, the love, the support, give it to yourself. It's not saying that, you have to stop giving to people. No, it's saying that the way that you give to other people, you give that to yourself as well. You deserve it. You are enough. You are worthy. You are deserving. Now let's get your final messages. Okay. Security, voyage, gateway, action. Okay, so how to. This is saying that for your final messages, okay? This is saying that you are okay. And I know that this is not an easy reading for some of you, okay? This may even be tough for some of you. I'm sending you a lot of love because you're doing a great job, okay? And you are enough. Continue to tell yourself you are enough. Right now, if you feel like your security, if you don't feel as secure, if you don't feel as stable, you are being asked to give yourself more love so you can walk through this gateway. You can walk through this portal of security. Many of you are not feeling, you may feel physically secure, but on the inside, your inner security is in question here. And it's saying that it starts inside first. It starts inside. What do you need to do to feel secure? What do you need to give yourself to feel safe? Do you know what safety really feels like? And I'm talking about inner safety. I'm not talking about physical safety right now. I'm talking about emotional safety, mental safety, where you feel peace, you feel safe, you feel secure. What is it you need to give yourself? Because when you give yourself these things and you give yourself that love, you are allowing yourself to walk through that gateway, walk through the portal. Walk through this portal of you are safe, you are protected, you are loved, you are divinely guided, you are provided for. Okay? Some of you may feel insecure about adjusting your schedule, feeling like that's going to, change your money, change, how much money you're making. And I'm here to tell you it's not true. And I already know you probably don't believe me. That's fine. I'm not here to, try to win you over with what I'm saying. You believe what you want to believe. That is fine by me. But what I'm saying is open yourself up to it. Open yourself up to making those adjustments and see what happens. Just give it a chance. See what happens. Or you don't have to. This is on you. Okay? It's your choice. But there is a gateway available to you, a portal available to you for you to walk through for more happiness, for more joy, for more inner security, for more feeling like you are enough. Feeling like you don't have to work so hard to prove that you're enough. You already know you are enough. And everything else is going to align physically the way it should. Then you're going to get that recognition. Then people are going to see you for who you really are. Then you're going to get that bonus. You're going to get more money. You're going to get more awards. Whatever it is that you're looking for. You're just going to get it. It's just going to come to you. And you don't have to force it. You don't have to push. You don't have to pull. You don't have to work 20 hours to get it. It's just going to come to you. And there goes your miracles. Because they're endless. And you deserve it. And you're worthy of it. You're going to be asked to take some type of action. Some of you, I'm going to be honest, I'm getting a stubborn energy here. And I'm getting this energy of, you have to see it to believe it. Okay? It's like you don't believe it unless you see it. Again, That's fine. Okay. I'm not here to I'm not a salesman. Okay. So something is going to happen for some of you to get you in this place of, okay, adjustments have to be made. You got to change something. It could be your health. I'm not trying to scare you here, but I have to be honest. It could be your health. It could be a family situation. It's going to be something that's going to push you into this place of okay, universe, I got it. I got to make those changes. For some of you, it has to be drastic measures because you don't believe it unless you see it. Okay, but the new voyage that you are going on, this is a new journey for many of you. This portal, whatever you're going to be walking through to make these adjustments with your career, is something that's new. And it's something that you're not going to see what's going to happen. You're not going to know what's going to happen next. You're going to be completely in the ocean. When you're in the ocean is a mystery. You don't know what will happen next. You don't know where the water is going to flow you. You don't know where you're going to go next. But you have to trust. And for some of you, it's going to make you dig deep and really trust this journey that you're on, and trust where you are being guided, and to know that you are protected, and to know that you are safe, and to know that you are enough. And let's get a final affirmation here from your higher self. Pile 2, final affirmation from your higher self. Okay, I express my creativity. Okay, let's find out. For some of you, you may be in this place of wanting to express yourself differently with your hair or makeup or fashion or your style or whatever that is for you, okay? My unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. Look, my battery just died, so I pay attention to everything. Some of you may be feeling like your battery is low. You're internally. You may be feeling like you're low on energy, low on feeling action oriented. And that's another sign that, again, adjustments have to be made. You can't keep going like this, okay? So, and again, I know that's not easy to hear, but this is about you becoming your best version and you living life the way you should live life, the way you deserve to live life, okay? Again, you are always going to be in demand. You are very creative. You are very talented. Your unique creative talents are always flowing through you. The more you rest, the more you adjust your schedule, balance, the more creativity you're going to have, the more talent you're going to have, the more solutions you're going to have, the more your abilities will really be able to shine, and shine in a healthy way where you feel more of that satisfaction, and you feel more of that balance, and you feel more of that harmony. This is going to help you. Right now, it may feel very scary, but trust me, if you follow this path, you're going to be so happy that you did. Trust me. But don't just trust me. Trust the universe, okay? I'm giving you the messages because this is what you are supposed to hear. This is what you need to know right now. But trust the universe and trust yourself. You have what it takes. You're never not going to be a hot commodity. You're always going to be hot. Always. In fact, you're going to be even hotter now. Okay, so if no one told you they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for shining your light. Thank you for having a strong work ethic and that discipline and, being the person that you are. We are so grateful for you. Thank you for all that you are and all that you do. I love you. I'll see you next time. Part 3, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love experience. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for shining your light. Thank you for who you are. So grateful that you are here. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this, okay? Leadership, the pathway forward for pile 3. So pile 3, you are a leader, okay? If you chose this pile, you are a leader in some sort of capacity. You are a leader. Some of you will, again, in some type of capacity, you are a leader, whether you are leading, within your career, within your home life, your family. You are a leader. Your community, your friends, Doesn't matter. You have leadership qualities, leadership abilities. You are a leader. Some of you are not identifying as a leader. Some of you have not accepted the role as a leader. You haven't accepted the role of leadership. For some of you, again, within your career or your purpose or your mission, you are a leader, and you're a big time leader for some of you. That may not be for everyone, but some of you, you are a big time leader, meaning you have been called to a high level of leadership, okay? And for some of you, again, this is difficult for you to accept, or it's something where you feel trepidation around, or you just feel insecure, or you feel some anxiety around this. And this is a gift. Because I'm a leader as well, okay? This is a gift. If you have been called to leadership, whatever capacity that is, it is a gift. This is something that's not given to everyone. This is something that everyone has not been chosen to do. You have been chosen for this reason. You have been chosen because God, Source, the divine spirit, the Most High, the universe, whatever you resonate with, has seen within you that you deserve this platform, or you deserve this role. You deserve to be a leader because of your gifts, your talents, your divinity, your power, your energy. You have been chosen for that reason. So not only acknowledge that you are a leader, but accept your role as a leader. And this is around you moving forward on your path. And this is not about you. You don't have to tell everyone that you're a leader. I mean, you do what you want to do here. But this is about you acting as a leader and showing your leadership qualities and abilities. So leadership is going to be big for you moving forward. You acting as a leader, speaking as a leader, showing, again, those leadership qualities in every single thing that you do. Everything that you do. Because leaders lead. And they lead by example, and they lead even when people are not looking, or it seems like people are not looking, because people pay attention to leaders. It does not matter. It's the energy. So even when you think someone is not paying attention to you, they are. So leaders lead. So you're being asked to lead. Okay. Now let's find out some more. This is feeling really deep. Let me take a sip of my tea. Some of you are, again, like, you are called to a high level of leadership here. Again, that's not for everyone, but some of you are. And that's scary for you. Whether it's you don't feel like you're good enough, or whether you don't feel like you're talented enough, or you don't feel like, what's being asked of you, you could do it, or whatever. Some of you are like, you want privacy. Whatever this is, or you have secrets, you're being asked to release that. You're being asked to release that, and you're being asked for you to know that if you have been called to this place, you will be supported. And there's nothing for you to be worried about. There's nothing for you to be afraid of. That you are protected, you are loved, and you are supported to do this work. Someone needs to hear that. Queen of Wands. 10 of Cups. Ace of Swords. 7 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 2 10s here. Okay. Ace of Coins. The Lovers. Oh, sorry. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This is interesting. Okay. Pathway forward for about 3. Very interesting here. Let me tap in. You know what? You guys are very deep, okay? I just have to say that. Someone needs to hear that, because someone is doubting their journey. Someone is doubting who they are. Someone is like, they feel like they're spiritual. They feel like they're religious, or they feel very connected to something, but they just don't know. And someone needs to hear that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. The fact that you are here listening to this reading right here, right now, you are exactly where you're meant to be. And this path is your path, and you are a leader. So it's time for you to start representing that leadership that you have within you, that divine leadership. I'm going to give you a quick example. The other day, right? And before I get into this, because I don't know, I'm still downloading this. This is a lot to download here, so I'm still downloading. All right, so the other day, I I went to go pick up my kids some food. And where the location of this place was, I didn't feel like parking in the garage. I didn't feel like going through all of that. So I parked in a red, where the curve is like highlighted red. I parked there in front of the restaurant on a busy street. And I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna park right here and just hurry up and run in here and get this food because I already like mobile ordered it and all of that. What happens? The food is not ready. I'm in there for like 5 minutes. I come out, I have a ticket. Okay, literally just that quick. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I hate tickets. And I was like, it just occurred to me, like I tapped in my higher self. And my higher self was like, you're a leader. Like you are showing, like basically you're breaking the rules and you're showing poor behavior. This is not leadership behavior. You are basically, your energy is saying, okay, everybody else do the same thing. Nicole is doing it. She's a leader. She knows she shouldn't be doing it. So the energy is like, you guys could do the same thing too. It's okay. And you may be looking at this like, wow, you really took it to another level, Nicole. That went really deep. I feel like that's how you guys are. You guys are super deep. Okay. That's why I was told to tell you the story right now. Like, and I had to like say to myself, like, wow, okay, I had to integrate that lesson of like, no, leaders don't do that. Like, this is a rule for a reason. Yeah, sometimes rules are meant to be broken, whatever, but this is set up that way for a reason, for safety or whatever the situation is. I'm a leader. I know better. I should not be doing that. And the ticket was reflection of or indicative of, Nicole, you should not be doing that. Go park or go find somewhere else to park. Do it the right way. Even if you have to walk farther, what it takes more time, do it the right way. That's what leaders do. So I'm saying all that to say, I was told to share the story. Leaders lead. You have to start being a leader in every single thing, every part of your life, regardless of the capacity of your leadership. If you are a leader within your family, leaders lead. Your energy, your actions should reflect leadership. If you are being called to a higher level of leadership, meaning you are leading a community, you are leading globally, you're leading within your city or you're leading within your region, whatever that is for you, leaders lead. Every single thing that you do, whether you feel people are watching or not, should always be reflective of you are a leader. You act in accordance to your leadership. And the more that you do that, the more you will be elevated, the more you will be promoted, the more you will be rewarded with what you deserve for the type of work that you are doing. Many of you that chose this pile, you are hired by the universe. Regardless of what your career is, whatever is going on, you are hired by the universe. You are on the universe's payroll. Man does not pay you. Woman does not pay you. The universe pays you. And you know that. And some of you, again, that may be scary. That may be scary because in your mind, you may be feeling like, well, can I really pay my bills from that? Can I really, you know what I mean? Can I really have the life that I want to lead? And absolutely. The pathway forward. Do you see the spread? No one has received a spread like this today. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Anything that you want will be provided for. Now, I'm not going to say that it's always going to be easy because this is my pile as well. I'm employed by the universe as well. Is it always easy? No. But we go through situations for endurance, for perseverance, for patience, or for growth. And this is what we signed up to do. We know what we are here to do. Some of you are feeling like you don't know if you're going to have that relationship you want. Some of you are feeling like, are you going to be able to have the family that you want? Are you going to be able to have children? Are you going to be able to have that nice home? Are you going to be able to have the luxuries of life? And this is saying anything that you want, you will have for the type of work that you're going to be doing. But you have to lead. And you can't be afraid of leading. You can't be fearful of leading. You can't have stress or anxiety around the type of role that you have. You have to accept it and you have to continue to accept it. And the way that you accept this is by continuing to have that leadership behavior. Is everyone going to like you? No. Is everyone going to applaud you? No. Is everyone going to believe in you? No. However, you have to believe in yourself. You have to applaud yourself. You have to big up yourself. You have to be your number one fan at all times. You have to be the one rooting for you because you know why you're here and you know who hired you and you know what you're here to do. Even if you don't have all of the pieces of the puzzle, you don't have every single, you don't know everything that you're going to do, but you have that foundation. You have that working knowledge, that foundation of like, this is why you're here. This is why you've been called to leadership. This is why you've been approved to be a leader. You may be a leader in the workspace, leading a team, leading your coworkers. Do leaders gossip? No, they don't. I'm here to tell you right now, they don't. No. Now, okay, listen. Can leaders sip some tea? Hell yeah. Okay? Unless I'm sipping tea right now. And trust me, if somebody got a little bit of tea, I'd be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? I'm human too. I can enjoy it. Give me a little bit of what's going on. That's fine. I'm not getting all low vibrational with it. I'm not getting all gossipy and judgmental with it. But yeah, I can sip some tea. I'm a human. Okay? I can enjoy a little what's going on. But leaders don't gossip. Leaders don't judge. Leaders don't act in those low vibrational frequencies. Now, am I saying that you're going to be just like holier than thou? No, you're not meant to be holier than thou. Leaders are relatable. Leaders are guides. They assist, they help. This is saying the pathway forward. The more you act in your leadership, you will receive every single thing that you want and you desire. But your leadership role comes first, and you have to know that. And that's the truth. That is the truth. And you may be feeling like, okay, Nicole, how can I have a life and still that comes first? You absolutely can. You have to unlock yourself deeper. I'm not going to unpack that for you because you're a leader. You already know. It's going to be different from who you are. Okay? But you have to know that your leadership role comes first because you've been called to do it. And this is your divine mission. This is your divine mission, and this is what you're here to do, and this is who you are. And you have to represent that at all times because you are being counted on by the universe, by the spiritual energies in the spiritual realm, from the other energies within the universe that are supporting you. They are counting on you to do this work and to show up every single day and to put this first and to trust that if you want that loving relationship, you want to be married, you want to have a family, you want a lot of money, you want a mansion, or you want the best cars, or you want peace, you want travel, you want abundance every single day, that you will have it. And you will have it more than you realize. But you got to be a leader and you have to be your number one fan. Now let's find out some more. This is great. Okay, let's find out what you need to release. Okay, now this is about what you need to release to continue moving forward on your path, okay? Surrender to rest and sleep. Surrender your need to always be right. Surrender procrastination. And surrender creativity. Okay, so there is some energy here around procrastination, okay? For some of you, it says, now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. There's energy around, like some of you may be in this place of like I said, I feel like it's different for everyone here. For some of you, it could be like you have some type of goal that you want to succeed in, and you feel like you're ready to succeed, but you feel like physically in your physical presence, things are not supporting you to really act on this goal, okay? So that's about you taking time to continue to work towards this goal. It could be reading something. It could be learning something. It could be journaling something or writing something or drawing something or, doing research or going out there and meeting new people or whatever it is, okay? Whenever you take the steps to get the goals, your specific goal, whenever you take the steps to get things in motion, it's in motion now. And energetically, you are aligning to it because it's already out there. You just have to align to it. Whatever it is that you're trying to achieve is out there. You are just aligning to that frequency, that timeline. So put the work in, take action on whatever it is that you want to accomplish. Like I said, it could be a number of things. It could be research, reading, talking to new people or talking to people about something or writing or sketching, drawing, whatever it is. Just put the energy in motion, okay, to get it going. Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So moving forward, let go of this need to be right, okay? As a leader, sometimes we can act from a place of we do know it all. Not to say that we're trying to be a know-it-all, but when you're a leader, your energy is just more tapped in because of the type of role that you've been called to do, okay? And that's just facts, okay? So you're more tapped into things. You know a little bit more. You're a bit more knowledgeable and more intuitive and more aware. However, leaders are not rigid. Leaders are yielding, okay? And also, they know how to handle conflict resolution. They know how to allow others to express themselves, allow people to show their ideas, their opinions, their thoughts, and not always feel like you always have to be right. We don't know it all. Although we do have a lot of knowledge and wisdom, we don't know it all. So this is about being yielding, not being stuck, because as a leader, you can't get stuck. If you get stuck, you're going to fall behind. Leaders are constantly evolving and expanding. And this is, again, those leadership qualities that you have to act in. You have to be in this place of learning, of being open, being receptive, being open to growing, open to learning, open to new ideas. Because if you're not, you're going to fall behind. Okay? So be yielding, be open, don't be rigid. Get enough rest and sleep. As a leader, you're operating in so many different capacities, you're wearing a lot of different hats, you're doing a lot of different things, and it's just very natural for you because, again, you have this energy and these capabilities and this skill set for a reason. You were not just given this role of leadership without the tools to be able to do it. So because you're able to do so many different things and you really can multitask while being grounded and present in the moment, you don't want to deal with burnout. You have to take time to honor your body, take time for quiet time, meditation time, rest, sleep. Sleep is very important. Rest is very important because if you're not, you can burn out. And again, acting as a leader is taking care of yourself and knowing that you have to give your body what your body needs and deserves in order to keep operating as a leader and to keep moving forward. Because again, you know what you're here to do. You are hired by the universe. It does not matter if you work for a corporation, you work for a company, whatever. You are hired by the universe. So you are hired to lead. And as a leader, people count on you for that direction and that insight and that wisdom. But also, again, when you think people are not watching, it doesn't matter whether they're watching or not, the energy is felt. If you're not taking time to rest and heal and to get your sleep, then other people are going to be like, well, Pal 3 only sleeps 3 hours a night. I got to do it too. And that's not healthy. It's not. It's not healthy for anyone. Okay? So keep that in mind. And continue to surrender to your creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas and how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. This is, again, saying you have to be open. You have the imagination, you have the mindset, you have the creative power unlike any other. Many of you are a brilliant genius. You're a creative genius. You are literally out of this world, light years ahead of our collective. And that's why you're here. You're here to lead us to the new frontier, to lead us to that new energy, to lead us to that new way of being. And you do that by letting your creativity and your imagination take front and center stage. That is the essence of who you are. That is why you are here to lead, because you have that type of brilliance within you. So the more open you are, the more you let your creativity flow and don't judge it, don't stagnate it, don't put it in a box, don't think, well, wow, this may be too ahead of its time. Nothing is too ahead of its time. You are here to be ahead of the time. You are here to anchor in that new energy that we need to move forward. So trust it. Trust it and let it soar and let it do what it's going to do, because it's going to do what it's going to do. Okay, now let's find out, how can you love yourself deeper on this journey? Because being a leader, I'm just going to say again, it's not always easy, and sometimes it can feel lonely. Although you know you're not alone. We know that, right? However, sometimes it can feel like, can you talk to anyone? Can you trust people? Can you share certain things? Things like that, and you're not alone. Okay? You know, leaders, pile 3, we have each other. I'm a leader as well. Like I said, this is my pile as well. We have each other, and we know what we're here to do. But let's find out, how can you love yourself deeper? The boundaries I set for myself will benefit me and everyone around me. I am never alone. Wow, look at that. The synchronicities. Wow. I am never alone. God's love is with me every step of the way. I embrace all of me. I cherish all of me. I love all of me. I am intentional. I am on purpose. I protect my energy and use it for good. Okay, so, wow. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your wisdom. I just have to say that, okay? You're never alone, okay? Listen, you have me. I'm right here with you, pile 3. This is my pile as well. We have each other. We're not alone. And even if energetically we connect the way we connect, we, talk to each other, whatever we're doing to connect, we know we're not alone. We know what we're here to do. We know. And we have to continue to maintain that and know that we are loved, know that we are supported, know that we've been appointed for this reason, to lead, to guide, to help, to support, to anchor in a new way of being. We know what we're here to do, and we know that we have the support from the universe. We have the entire universe backing us up, on our team, by our side. We're never alone. We just have to connect and get with each other here on earth, and not let these people who are not in alignment with it tell us who we are. We know who we are. We know what we're here to do. But we can't let that energy overpower us. And we have to continue, again, to act in our leadership at all times. Think, speak, breathe, eat like a leader every day, all day, okay? Every single step of the way. Be very intentional and on purpose. The more intentional you are, the more purposeful you are, the more you protect your energy, the boundaries that you have, and asserting your boundaries, the more you're able to show yourself that deeper love, more unconditional love, and you're able to anchor in more of that frequency within the collective. And also, it keeps you in alignment and focus and on purpose, okay? This is about knowing that you having boundaries and you protecting your energy is not only supporting you with your leadership, but it supports you and everyone else around you, even if they don't like it, okay? And that's not for you to worry about. Again, everyone's not going to like the things that you're saying. Everyone's not going to like the things that you're doing. But you have to know deep within that what you're saying and what you're doing is in accordance to your role and your mission here on earth. And you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And it's okay if they don't like it, but you have to love it. You have to love it, because you know that that's that divine energy flowing through you, and you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. So continue to set those boundaries. The boundaries are going to help you to feel loved on your lowest of the low days, because let's not act like we don't have low days as a leader. Every day is not high vibing. Every day is not high flying. Every day is not, oh, feel good. Okay. We do have some days when we're not feeling our best. So boundaries, and asserting your boundaries and protecting your energy, and sometimes keeping that energy within. You don't have to expend your energy to everyone every day. Sometimes you have to keep that in-house, and that's okay, because that keeps you protected and it keeps you safe, and it helps you to feel unconditionally loved and supported. And finally, embrace all of you, cherish all of you, love all of you. Love yourself, mind, body, and soul. Love your physical body. Love your soul. Love your mission. Love your journey. Love your mental body. Love your emotional body. Love, love, love. Love and accept all of the who you are, what you're here to do, and what you represent. Because this is a world that's going to try to tear you down. It's going to try to make you feel like you're not good enough. It's going to try to make you feel like what you're doing is not right. It's going to try to tell you all these things that are not true. So the deeper you fall in love with yourself, with your mission and your journey, the more you are going to feel unconditionally loved, unconditionally supported. Because again, this is about you knowing yourself and loving yourself and not letting anyone write your story and tell you who you are. This is you. Love all of you, embrace all of you, accept all of you. Now let's get your final messages. This is great. Thank you again. Okay, patience. Solitude, wonders, potential. Okay. So, right now, make sure you're taking time for solitude. Make sure you're taking time to regroup. Make sure you're taking time to meditate or be introspective. You need that. As a leader, there's so many different frequencies and energies pulling on your energy, pulling on you for knowledge, pulling on you for solutions, pulling on you for answers, pulling on you for clarity. And as a leader, that's what you're here to do. You're here to provide that, right? But you have to keep some of that in-house sometime and to regroup and rebalance and realign within yourself and recalibrate. Because as leaders, we ascend. We ascend a lot faster than some other people in our collective because we are leaders. So our ascension journey is different. We ascend very quickly. We collapse timelines very quickly. Okay, we have that power and that energy to do so. So we have to take time for ourselves to regroup and recalibrate and integrate that energy and become balanced and aligned again. So boundaries, never feel regretful or feel sorry for protecting yourself. That is what you're here to do. And that is how you are able to act as a strong, effective, powerful leader that you are. Have patience with yourself. Have patience for the things that you're working on. Have patience for as things develop and enjoy the journey. Part of this journey in our human experience is about enjoyment and enjoying the little things. And although we don't know everything, we don't know what's going to happen next, enjoying the process. Having patience for the process and enjoying what's being given to us in that present moment. But have patience for yourself and patience for your journey. There's a new level of potential, a new energy, new things, talents, abilities, new things unlocking within you. So be patient as this calibrates as well. Because this is something that's exploding within you, that's going to come out in a very explosive way. And it's going to support you moving forward on your journey. And finally, there's something, again, wondrous that's emerging, okay, with this volcano energy here and the wonders. It could be a new spiritual gift, a new psychic ability, a new talent, a new skill set, some more knowledge, some more wisdom. There's something very wondrous and powerful because a volcano represents power, represents eruption, represents fire, action, divine confidence, things like that. So there's something very wondrous and magical that's emerging from you. So be patient with it and allow it to just integrate. Now let me get a final affirmation here from your higher self as we wrap this up for pile 3. Okay, this just flew out. I release all fears and doubts. Okay, I release all fears and doubts. Let's read the back. I accept myself and create peace. Create peace in my mind and heart. I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. I am loved. I am safe. Wow, this is so powerful. You are loved. You are safe. You are never alone. Choose to accept the ability to create peace in your mind and your heart. Choose to free yourself from any fear, any anxiety, any depression, any doubts. There are no fears and doubts on this road of leadership that you are on. You have been chosen for this reason. So your higher self is saying it's time to release all fears and doubts and trust this path. Trust your leadership ability. Trust your mission and continue to accept this mission and be grateful for it and grateful for this path and this journey. No one told you they love you today. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your knowledge. Thank you for shining your light with the collective. We are grateful for you. We love you. Love yourself, honor yourself, cherish yourself, be kind with yourself, patient with yourself. Allow yourself to see yourself in a new way without fear, doubt, anxiety, depression, and all these things. I love you. Thank you. I'll see you next time.